Do we have Commissioner Kakari Stone online? We do. Okay. Let's go ahead and call this meeting to order, 1:35 p.m. May we have a roll call, please?
Commissioner Adam Johnson,
Present.
Commissioner Justin Green,
Here.
Commissioner Hank Hughes,
Here.
Commissioner Lisa Kakari Stone,
Present.
and Chair Camila Bustamante.
Present. Do we have any changes to the agenda that has been provided, Manager Schaefer?
Chair Bustamante and Commissioners, no recommended changes from staff to the agenda as presented.
Move to approve as presented.
With no recommended changes, do we have a motion to approve?
So moved.
Approve.
We have a motion from Commissioner Johnson, a second from Commissioner
Second.
Green. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The agenda has been approved. Item number 2, CDBG presentation, public hearing, and project selection resolution. Item A, presentation on the Community Development Block Grant. I don't think your mic is on. Let's see.
Okay,
Thank you.
got it. Good afternoon, Chair Bustamante and Commissioners. Thank you for your time to conduct this special BCC meeting for the Department of Housing and Urban Development's Community Development Block Grant Program, the CDBG. I am Max Hendren. I am a community planning team leader, and I'm also responsible for managing prospective CDBG project applications and the CDBG program. The funds are administered through the New Mexico Department of Finance and Administration's Infrastructure Planning and Development Division. We will refer to them as the DFA, and the Community Development Council. Staff did inform the BCC and the public on the CDBG program most recently on June 24th, 2025. The CDBG program falls under the NMAC 2.110.2, the Small Cities CDBG rule. It is established under Title I of the Housing and Community Development Act of 1974. The CDBG program requires that a selected CDBG infrastructure project must meet the state and national objective to benefit low to moderate income persons, LMI. And the LMI qualification is that the project area must be at least 51% or higher low to moderate income. There are other program requirements. For instance, we described eligible applicants, like Santa Fe County is an eligible applicant, and eligible activities for infrastructure, housing, water, wastewater, etc., all those activities that are eligible. And there are also public participation requirements. There must be a minimum of 2 public hearings, 1 a pre-project selection, and at least 1 post-project selection meeting. So far, the county has conducted pre-project selection meetings, June 20th, 24, before the Village of Glorieta, and then before the BCC, public participation meetings were held June 25th, 24, June 24, 25, and today. So once the board selects a project for a CDBG application, staff anticipates conducting a post-project selection meeting in the community on July 24th. There are other CDBG project updates from the DFA. First, they informed us that there will be no cap on grant amounts with certified cost engineers estimates. There will be a requirement for a professional external project administrator, and we will have to provide a 10% cash match requirement. The DFA conducted the CDB application workshop on May 6th, 2025, and they provided a deadline of August 19th, 2025 to submit our CDBG application. So when we select a project, we just need to keep in mind those parameters. At this time, staff can stand for questions from the board from any of our meetings in the past, if you have any questions. And also, would the board like to open up the public hearing as advertised? And we do have a sign-in sheet for all who are here for documentation of this public hearing.
Okay, thank you, Max. So I understand you have completed item A, and we are moving into item B, the public hearing on the Community Development Block Grant at this time, correct?
Correct.
Is there anyone in the, I don't see anyone in the chambers here to speak on the CDBG. Do we have anyone online?
Chair Bustamante, I don't currently see any users raising their digital hands.
Okay, we don't have anyone online, Max. Are we prepared to move on to item C?
Yes, Chair Bustamante, the other purpose of this meeting is to request approval of the resolution to select an infrastructure project for the submission under the 2025 CDBG Infrastructure Program. The resolution does require that the county provide a full and a phased project scope of work options. The resolution also provides commitment of a 10% cash match and the funding of an external project administrator. Staff has received project ideas for community needs during the pre-project selection meetings that were held in Glorieta on June 20th and before the Board of County Commissioners, most recently on June 24th. That is Exhibit A. But the recommendation from staff is to select the public housing project in Santa Cruz. The project will include improvements to public housing units, replacing windows and re-stuccoing the units, and also it will provide enhancements to the Santa Cruz Community Park. There are eligibility requirements that this project meets. First, for the state and national objective to benefit LMI families, because 100% of the Santa Cruz residents, except the residents' law enforcement personnel, they meet the LMI eligibility. This project also falls under the American Community Survey that is distributed through HUD, that Espanola is a LMI community. And all of that, the LMI information is documented in the Santa Cruz tenant demographics spreadsheet. There are other CDBG requirements that this project meets, and that would be for site control and environmental review. The board will need to sign off on documents proving the county has access, rights-of-way, deeds, trusts, and other legal ownership documents. The Public Housing Division has all these necessary legal documents for compliance of the program, and also the environmental review as required by the CDBG program. This project will unlikely have to do a full environmental assessment. More than likely, we will have to be required to do a categorically excluded subject to a CEST, which will streamline the process and save time to expedite the implementation of the project. So the subject resolution is Exhibit A. It also includes language that we will provide a scope of work for both a phased and a full project scope, the county's commitment to the 10% cash match, and the program administrator. These costs for the project are pending a certified engineer cost estimate report that is currently being procured. But with a certified cost estimates, engineered cost estimates, we can request more than $500,000. So it's important that we wait to get these cost estimates. I also need to point out that the documents that are in your file in board docs does have an error that we had to correct. On the whereas statement, we did not include the public participation that was held in the Village of Glorieta on June 20th. We have since corrected it for the resolution that will be signed. So at this time, staff requests that the board adopt the resolution selecting a CDBG infrastructure project.
Thank you, Max. Do we have questions for Max? Commissioner Green?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Max. Thank you to the Santa Fe County team that has put this together. The CDBG grant program is a great opportunity for us to invest in projects like the Santa Cruz housing project up there. And I just, for my fellow commissioners and for the community, I want to point out that this is a intergenerational facility. It is the home, for those of you that don't know, of the Abdon Lopez Senior Center that is undergoing a complete redevelopment. And it also has a Boys and Girls Club on site, as well as a number of affordable units that belong to Santa Fe County. And so improving those units, as well as investing in the park with playground equipment, is a great tribute and support for not only the residents of the community, but the park can be used by all of the folks in northern Santa Fe County. And if you want to come visit northern Santa Fe County, you can come visit the Santa Cruz development up there and take part and play with the community up there. So thank you, Max, for putting this together. I'm in full support of this, and when the opportunity is there, I will make the motion if I can.
Are there any further questions for Max? We have a motion to approve the resolution from Commissioner Green. Do we have a second? We have
Commissioner, Chair Bustamante, I apologize. Commissioner Kakari Stone has her hand raised. I'm not sure
Okay.
if she had.
question from Commissioner Kokari Stone. Thank you.
I was just going to second it. And Chair, if it's easier for the sake of for the meeting, I can raise my hand when I want a second, or I could just speak out loud. It's up to you, Chair.
I appreciate it. I'm going to open it so that I can see when your little hand goes up. Okay, so we have a
Thank
motion
you.
from Commissioner Green, a second from Commissioner Kokari Stone. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You have your resolution. Thank you. Thank you for your good work on this effort. It'll be very good.
Thank you, Madam Chair and Commissioners.
Thank you.
Chair, I
More
have
to
a
come.
resolution number for you,
Yes, please.
2025073.
073. Thank you very much. Concluding business, do we have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Green, a second by
Second.
Commissioner Hughes. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is hereby adjourned. We will be
Aye.
meeting in about 12 minutes. Thank you.